Hello Pisces, and welcome to your Tarotscopes for the time of October 2017. Now we will be covering your home and your family, and we'll be looking at your career goals and aspirations, your finance, health and well-being, and of course your relationship areas. So the first thing that you do have around you in connection with the home and the family. Look, you've got the Nine of Wands sitting here. Now the Nine of Wands will often come up when we're feeling defensive and we want to be security wise and we're feeling like we need to support something, yet we don't want people getting too close at the same time. So you're standing your ground, sometimes for all the right reason, but at the same time, being that so protective, you might find yourself needing to let that guard down because people can't get in. Maybe the defensiveness is you're feeling you're having to defend yourself all the time. And once again, once we have to start making excuses for other people's actions or even our own actions, we know inside ourselves that we're doing something that is not right. So this is a time for you to support what's true and tried, but do it in a way that you're not shutting others out. And this is good for those that are looking for support with housing, okay, or support with their finances or support with their family, because this opportunity does come in. But once again, it's about standing your ground in a nice way or a polite way, not being aggressive, because if you're aggressive, you're going to shut people out. In connection with your career goals and aspirations. Okay, so you've got the Emperor sitting here, which is all to do with contracts and agreements, governments, male dominated areas and career paths. Fantastic for those that are actually in politics or in the forces or, in law and order or things like this, or in corporate areas where you're dealing with contracts and agreements all the time. Now, if you're not in any of those, it just means that this is going to be a very stable month for you. You're going to be finding good structure coming around and the signing off on papers, which could put you into a better position. For those that are looking for work, well, I just give you the idea. So we could be looking through government institutions or areas, okay, or government-based jobs. We could be looking at armed forces or the services. You may like police force. You may be looking at, like in support areas in government, such as local and, organizations which support other people. It's about getting things back into a stable time. Now, if you're applying to go back to uni or college or TAFE or, schooling of some sort, then this is going to be excellent because it shows you here it's very much supported. Okay, in connection with your finances. Look, with your finances, you've got the Chariot sitting here. So issues to do with travel, transport, and organising of such is going to take up a lot of your financial areas. You might be due for a new car. You might be travelling a lot more. You might be looking at, plans on upgrading, whatever, this is. But I just feel you're motivated because the finances or the money's there. It's like everything starts to happen very quickly. It grows with momentum. 1 minute you've got the idea, next minute you've signed the paper. So I just feel the opportunities are definitely sitting around you. In connection with your health and your well-being. Now, as you know, I'm not a doctor, so it is up to you to follow all medical advice. I'm only here giving you my point of view. Doesn't mean that my point of view is correct. So we've got the Ten of Cups sitting here. This is all about commitments and decisions. And you would have already been considering this approximately 10 weeks prior to this month, in the month of October. So you would have started this down in August, okay? However, when we're up and around here, this is all about you sticking to those goals and sticking to what you know works for you. Now, because I have a family dynamics card, don't be surprised if you're checking out what ran through the family. There might be a bit of a history on certain things. Maybe this is a commitment where everybody's getting on board, okay? But I just feel that encouragement will bring great success, especially for those that are looking at, starting a family or have had fertility issues, or you're ready for other commitments to come through with the health and the well-being, then this plays a very important role. Now, because this is a number 10, I'm going to dedicate it to the 10th house of Capricorn, okay, which also rules the father. So you may be finding issues to do with the father or male figures in your life are important, or the genetics. And also this rules the teeth, it rules the bones, and it rules the support system. So, old age stuff. You might have to watch your joints, rheumatoid arthritis and all the rest of it. Maybe there's some history sitting around here, okay, and maybe this is about you really going back and looking over that history. But stick to what you know is tried and true for yourself. in connection with your personal aspects of your life, your relationships. Look, you've got the King of Pentacles sitting here. When he turns up in your relationship area, it means that you've got to be versatile. You're wearing many different hats. Maybe sometimes you're feeling quite stable and other times you really don't care. But whatever it is here, it just shows here, the more you are flexible, the better it is. People like you for all different reasons. One minute you're a business person, one minute you're, you know, a dad or an uncle or an aunt or a mum or a sister or a cousin or a friend or whatever it might be, okay? These are all very significant roles. However, to your partner or your partnership, this is about you being able to be all of that and still be available, okay? And this is what this month is. It's about availability. Now, for those that are at the brink or the end of a relationship, you may be finding that your versatility is what keeps your sanity this month, okay? Because you may be finding that even though you may be doing all the running around and you might be doing all the accommodating, it's going to work out to be in your benefit in the long run. For those that are single and looking, look, I'd love to say to you, you know, Mr. Right or Mrs. Right is going to pop in the door, and they probably will. But this is also about you being able to take calculated risks and chances in knowing that you're going to be okay, because you're used to things being a little bit, oh, well, whatever. Yeah, might catch up with the friends. This is a highly social month for you. So you've got a chance to really meet people that you wouldn't normally get a chance to do. And you never know, love might blossom in the most unusual spaces. Thank you so much, everybody, for your time and energy. I hope you've enjoyed your readings and enjoy the rest of your month. Thank you.